Richie, final league game of the season, but we'd really like to add an extra couple of fixtures to that calendar, wouldn't we?
Well, we would, but we've got to make sure that this is the most important game. And if we're not at it, then there'll be a massive feeling of emptiness after the game because we haven't got no more games left. So we need to make sure we're at it. We're in a good vein of form. The players have been outstanding for the last 4 or 5 weeks, and we just need to continue it.
And considering expectations at the start of the season and some of the ups and downs we've had throughout the course of the season as well, how proud are you to even have something to play for on this final day?
No, really proud of the club where we've come from in the last 2 or 3 years. Like I say, it's been a brilliant journey. The style of football we play, the players that we've developed, and that's over the 2 or 3 years now. To see a lot of ex-Leyton Orient players playing in the Championship is a testimony to the club. But the most important thing is Saturday now, getting a result that makes sure that it allows us to have at least 2 extra games.
And with our fate in our hands, would you say that this is probably the first game of the season that there's any expectation or even pressure on the lads, and how do you think they'll react to that?
No, I don't think so. I think there's pressure on the first game of the season. Then when you lose the first 4, well, we lost the first 3, there was massive pressure on the 4th game away at Shrewsbury away. Then there's even more pressure on the 5th game. So I don't think as a footballer you ever play football without that certain pressure, how pressurised it may be. There's certain levels to it. But I think that's what we love about football, isn't it? It's playing football under pressure. It's making sure that you want to win. You want other teams to win to test you. And I think that's what it's all about. The players have dealt with the expectations over the last 4 or 5 weeks exceptionally well. Before that, we've had runs of games where we've been outstanding. So, like I say, we need one more game, make sure that we're at it, and hopefully, if we are at it, then it's an exciting time for us.
And looking at tomorrow's opposition, then quite contrasting teams when it comes to recent form, but that goes out the window in a league fixture. We can't underestimate Huddersfield, can we?
Well, for us, the league's over now, isn't it? This is a playoff game in itself, so it doesn't matter. The form of what either team has been in is irrelevant, and it's make sure that we turn up on Saturday ready to go at 3 o'clock. It's not, it's a big club. It's a great setting to end the season for us. In our last league game, we want it to continue, obviously, but yeah, I don't think form goes out the window. Whoever gets in the playoffs, there'll be teams in the playoffs that have been on good runs, bad runs. It just all goes out the window.
And obviously, as you've already alluded to, it's one kind of final push. We're going to need to dig deep. And how are we looking then, injury-wise and physically?
We're actually looking really good. Jack Curry's still 50-50 whether he makes it or not. Jack Simpson, Tom James back in the squad. So we've got to a situation now where we're going to have to leave 5 or 6 out of the squad. Really good players. So it couldn't have happened at a better time. We've got a fully fit squad. There's probably only 1 or 2 that are missing that are long-term ones. So yeah, it's important now that we could try and extend the season. So the likes of Ollie O'Neill, Tom James, Jack Simpson get more minutes. But it is what it is. It's exciting for me. It's the biggest biggest game this club has had for a long, long time. But I think that just shows what the calibre of players that we've got.
And it feels like a really positive period at the moment. We saw new majority shareholder David Ganler at the last game. How good would it be to cap off what feels like a really good time for the club with a really positive result and hopefully more?
Well, of course, David's not coming to this club to just sit around in League One. He's a successful guy. I've only had 2 or 3 conversations, and it's important that we build up a relationship over a period of time with our communication and our dialogue. So, I like the fact that someone who is extremely successful is coming in to take over the club, because I think when you get people like that are driven and have had massive success, that drip feeds through the club. You look at our owners at the moment. Nigel's been successful, but he's a great guy. He makes sure that there's an environment where people flourish, and that drips down to everybody at the club. So I hope David can come in and obviously we can get him off to an absolute flyer. If we can get him into a Championship straight away, what an investment that would be. I look forward to my 10%. But no, like I say, it's an exciting time for the club. I think the size of the club now is growing. We're outgrowing our stadium. It's full every single week in terms of tickets sold. So like I said, it's a brilliant journey. Let's try and continue it.
And finally, it has been a long season, so many long away trips on the road, Tuesday nights, 1 more to go, 2,300 fans travelling to Huddersfield. I don't think they'll need any encouragement, but have you got any words for them at the end of what's been a really long season?
No, listen. Let's hopefully prolong our season a little bit longer, 3 or 4 weeks longer. It's been a privilege to manage this football club this year. The ups, the downs. There's been a hell of a lot of more ups than there has been downs. I have to say, these certain turning points that happen in the season. Oldham at home in the cup, our fans stuck with us. But the biggest one for me was Barnsley. When that third goal, we was brilliant on day, and we go 3-1 down. Football's just crazy sometimes, isn't it? We go 3-1 down, and that was a test for us, test for the supporters. The supporters stayed with the players. We come back, we win 4-3, and they deserve this game. They deserve the ending of this season. Because, like I say, it's a privilege to manage this football club, and the biggest part of this football club is the supporters.